Hello and welcome. Yes, there's a sports review right here on iBrandTV. It's Friday, wonderful Friday. It's the weekend once again, and I know many of you right there are ready to shout TGIF. Yes. First of all, let's talk about the stories that are trending in the world of sports. Then after that, we'll talk about how we'll possibly be spending this weekend. Yes, on today's show, we'll be talking about the African Nations Championship. There were 16 teams, and now they are 2. Yes, 2 teams are through to the finals of that one that will be going on later on Sunday right there in Cameroon. We'll be talking about it extensively right here on today's show, and we'll also be talking about 2 Nigerian players. One is an ex-Super Eagles star and one is a current Super Eagles player. Their names, Samuel Chukwueze and of course Odion Igalo. We'll be talking about them and the good news that concerns the both players will also not be leaving out the Nigeria Professional Football League. The table is looking different right now. Yes, there's a new team at the helm of the table. We'll talk about it and the games that will be going out this weekend. Same with the English Premier League. Don't go anywhere. We'll get back from this break. All of this right here on today's show. I'll be your host. My name is Jidechi Chidezie. Welcome back. Yes, let's dive right into it. This is still Sports Review, and before I went on the break, I talked about one of the things that we'll be discussing on today's show, the African Nations Championship. Let's start with that one, shall we? Yes, as you all know, the one started some weeks back, and there were 16 teams right now. Morocco and of course Mali are the 2 teams left to face off in the finals of that championship. Yes, Nigeria unfortunately couldn't qualify for this one. And we just have to watch from home as the other African nations partake in that one that is going down right there in Cameroon. Yes, the final of the competition will be going on later on Sunday at the Stade Amado Adhijo Stadium right there in Yaoundé in Cameroon, the capital of Cameroon. And we've been able to see Morocco, who defeated the host side Cameroon by 4-0, get their way through to the finals of that one. Mali too defeated Guinea, but that one was sorted out on penalty basis. Yes, that one ended 0-0, and they've been able to get themselves through to the finals of that one. Cameroon and of course Guinea, they would have the redemption, one more chance to redeem themselves when they face off on Saturday at the 3rd place match, and that's how that one would be for them. They will get a chance to determine who would be coming third in that competition before the big men square off later on Sunday. 58 goals scored so far. It's been an interesting competition, if you ask me. 58 goals scored so far in the competition, about 1.3% a goal per match. That's how we've seen it. So far so good. Rahimi having 5 goals for himself, the highest goal scorer at the competition, and he plies his trade with Morocco. Hopefully he gets to add another one, maybe 2, maybe even a hat-trick when they face Mali in the finals. Morocco, you know, are the defending champions of the African Nations Championship. They won the last one that held in 2018. Mali, the best they've done is to be the runner-up in this competition. They came as runner-up in 2016 when they faced DR Congo in the finals, but that one, the loss. Hopefully this is another chance they get to finally get the African Nation Championship, who many love to call Chan. Yes, now let's move on from that one and talk about 2 Nigerian men. Let's start off with Samuel Chukwueze. It's good news for this man who plies us straight right there in Spain, plays for Villarreal. Yes, Chukwueze, we hear his surgery was successful. He had a groin issue, a troubling one, a very troublesome one, and he's had it since January. The good news is that his operation that went down right there in Munich in Germany, the famous sports surgical chief, Dr. Ureka Mushtiavek, was the one that operated on Chukwueze, and the good thing is that he would be getting back to action very soon, but as it stands, there's no date for his return. The last time he featured was when Villarreal trashed Celta Vigo, and that was in January, the 8th of January. You see, it's been a long time, almost a month right now, and that's the last time he featured for Villarreal. Hopefully we get to see him back in action sooner than later. Yes, we only just want good news for our players. Let's talk about another thing that is good news to us. It's about the ex-Man United striker. That's what they call him now. Yes, ex-Man United striker. His name is Odion Ighalo. Yes, he's been able to make a switch right there from his parent club, Shanghai Shenhua, to a Saudi club. They call them Al Shabab. Yeah, the 6-time Saudi champions. Ighalo has been able to make a 2.5-year deal switch to that Saudi side from Shanghai Shenhua, who was his parent club. Remember, it was from Shanghai that he made that loan move to Manchester United, spent 12 months right there at Old Trafford, and some days back he told us that his time at United is over. One dream that he always held dear to his heart, playing for Manchester United, well, that one has come to an end, and now the new challenge is right there in Saudi Arabia at the Saudi Arabian Pro League, and Ighalo calls it a new chapter. That's what he says it is for him right there in Saudi Arabia. If you get to do wonderfully well like he's always done in previous leagues, well, only time will tell. We can only wish Ighalo all the best right there at Saudi Arabia. Now let's go on a quick break, and when we get back from this, we'll talk about something else. It's about how the weekend will be panning out, the Nigerian League and of course the English Premier League.
My name is Honorable Rita Daniels.
This is Zach Oji.
My name is Mojo Itayo, aka Mama Jasko.
My name is Victor Sagwood.
My name is Mona Lisa Chindakoka.
My name is Bob Manuel Udoku.
My name is Evangelist Juliet Uche Jesus.
My name is Ronediko. Please keep watching
iBrandTV. I am live here hanging out with iBrandTV. Do not touch that dial. Peace.
Welcome back. This is still Sports Review right here on iBrandTV. Now let's talk about something else. Talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. Yes, there's a new team at the top of the table. Their name is AIM. I know that name is not new to you. You know they are the record holders of the Nigerian League. Yes, and it's looking like they really want to get yet another coveted trophy and add it to their trophy cabinet. That's what it seems. After match day 8, yes, games went down this week, and at the end of all those games, Eimba they finally moved to the top of the table for the first time since they won the league in 2015. Well, that's aside their bridge league of 2019. Yes, let's take a look at that table before we talk about the ones that meant to go down this weekend. This weekend, definitely the table would be looking to change once again. But before it changes, let's take a look at how it's looking right now. Yeah, like I told you, Eimba 18 points garnered from a possible 24. That 8 games played so far. And next up is Rivers United, who were top of the table for a while. And then there's Kwara United, there's Kano Pillars. The Rangers are currently 5th on the table thanks to that wonderful 3-0 victory 2 days back right there in Enugu. And then you have Nasarawa United, Sunshine Stars on 7, Lobby Stars 8, Akwa United Plateau, and then on and on. Let's talk about the relegation zone. Yes, Ifeanyi and Heartland, who played out a 1-1 draw in Owerri yesterday, they maintained the 17th and 18th position right there on the table. And of course, Abia Warriors, surprisingly, their head coach is still in charge of them, despite not getting any win in those 3-match ultimatum he was giving. Bakabo, they are currently 19th on the table, and then you have Adamawa United, who are at the base of the table. Yes, but how would it be looking across the country this week? Let's run through quickly the results, not the results rather, but the fixtures for the week. On Monday, we'll be talking about the results. Yes, this weekend, of course, it would be Eimba, who are top of the table with former league champions Plateau United. That will be going out right there in Aba. And then you have Rivers United and Nasarawa United. Akwa United would be welcoming Katsina United, Jigawa Golden Stars, and Adamawa FC Ifeanyi, who we are able to manage to get a draw right there in Owerri. They would be welcoming, and that strong opposition, Kano Pillars, and then Heartland, who couldn't win at home, would be traveling down to Lagos this weekend. They would be taking on MFM. This one I really do hope to see. Yes, another one, the other ones would be the ones between Lobby Stars and Wikitori, Sunshine Stars and Kwara United, Zakada Abia Warriors, and of course Rangers would be welcoming the Wolves of Warri. That's how it's going to be finding out all across the country. Games that promises to be producing lots and lots of goals. Yes, games that will definitely be producing lots and lots of goals. Now let's talk about the English Premier League. Yes, Jurgen Klopp is already talking about that one, and he says that he's not sure that his Liverpool can be able to catch up right now. He's complaining that the point difference between Liverpool and Manchester City, who are top of the table, is so much. Yes, they are 7 points away from the top of the table. And another team, Jose Mourinho's Tottenham, who seems to be struggling right now. They lost recently against Chelsea. He's also complaining. He's not sure if his team can still compete. Let's take a look at the Premier League table before we talk about the games that will be going down this weekend. Yes, as it stands right now, City are still top of the table, but after this week they would be having top oppositions, one of which would be the one against Manchester United. But for now, they sit pretty at the top. 47 points rather, and 21 games they've been able to play so far. They are doing better than Manchester United, who come in at second. United so far, aside the few defeats they've had of recent, they've been able to push their way to the second position. They were formerly at first before City took over. They sit at the second position on the table. Leicester City are third, Liverpool, who I talked about, are fourth, and West Ham United has got to be my surprise team of the season. Yes, they are fifth right now on the table. You have then Chelsea, who complete the top six. Jose Mourinho's Tottenham coming at 8, and of course Arsenal, who I know you want to know where they are positioned on the table. They are currently 10th on the table. How about the relegation zone? It's comprised of Fulham, West Bromwich Albion, and of course Sheffield United, who are gradually getting the wins that they need the most. Now, the games that will be going on this weekend, this table definitely would be looking to change this weekend when these games come up. On Saturday, you have the one between Arsenal and Aston Villa. Yes, Arsenal traveling down to face Aston Villa, and one man is expected to be in goal. His name is Martinez. Yes, the former Arsenal goalkeeper would likely be in goal when his side will welcome his former club side, Arsenal Football Club. Also on Saturday will be the one between Burnley and Brighton, and then Newcastle and Southampton, Fulham and West Ham, who have been doing so well, so good so far. And of course, Manchester United will be taking on Everton. How about on Sunday? You have Tottenham, a chance to redeem themselves. They welcome West Brom, Wolverhampton Wanderers, Leicester City, Liverpool, Manchester City, the big one of the weekend. And of course, Chelsea will be taking on lowly rated Sheffield United. And on Monday would be the one between Leeds and Crystal Palace. Let's see how this one span out right there in England. They are not the only games that will be going on this weekend. Of course, there are games that will also be going on in all the big leagues all across Europe. But let's talk about those ones on Monday, shall we? Yes, we'll talk about those ones, how they pan out instead. It's one of the things we'll be discussing when we get back to this show next weekend. For now, on today's show, we'll call it a wrap. Yes, we'll call it a wrap. But like I told you, we'll be back on Monday, because he that fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Ensure you stay safe, I would always say to you, because COVID-19 is real. My name is Jidechi Chideze. Until next time I call your way, arrivederci.